Okay, I hit broadcast. We're broadcasting. What's it? But my YouTube is not registering the broadcast.
It'll take a quick second if it says live. Otherwise, just refresh that YouTube page.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
And there are people waiting.
Oh, that's probably me. If there's at least one, I'm in there. Just share it out.
I shared it out, but whether or not... Okay, the person I had invited can't join, so... It is what it is.
Yeah. First thing learning on it.
I think I put it on all the normal people that usually see all my stuff. Nope. Forgot one person. Now every Discord group I am in that I share content with knows that there is content. Hey! People joined. Should probably mention that the cat no longer lives with us. No, because we have Puppo.
Yeah, doesn't get along with the cat very well.
Ripley wasn't the problem. The cat was just not having it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's years back we had puppies, and we had an outdoor cat living on a farm. And she did not take kindly to the new puppies. So,
oh no, we have my Puppo, or our Puppo. We love our Puppo. Our Puppo is good Puppo. I say that, somebody's probably like, that's not how you say things.
oh, we're talking about pups. We're supposed to get goofy talk. Got a whole language for it.
Like, okay. Yeah, if you're talking about puppies, you're supposed to be like super babyish. So that's the way dogs work.
I wonder if Duke has figured out that he's muted yet. If he's screaming into the void again.
Negative. I'm getting ready to move to my bedroom. My niece is walking around talking to her mom on the phone, so I didn't want the background noise.
Ah.
I'm just finishing out this last quest on Oblivion, and I'll be more involved.
Ooh, Oblivion.
Yeah, I haven't played that in a while.
I mean, probably on my second gaming channel, I will put a part of me playing Resident Evil 2. But since everybody's done Leon's story, I don't want to do Leon's story again. There was a mess up. So I'll probably just do Claire's.
Yeah,
I wouldn't worry about that. That's one of those things like, oh, there's been a bunch of people that have done that. Like, that's going to be true of almost anything you work on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think, because I was like, I'm not going to touch Girl Defined. I'm not going to touch their channel.
Yeah. And it's always important in the community to have as many voices. You know, we all have different...
I wouldn't have touched Girl Defined. To be very honest. I wouldn't have touched their videos. I wouldn't have bothered with them. If yesterday's incident didn't happen. At which point, yeah, I said something.
Yeah, I see that a lot from a lot of different content creators. It's like, oh, you know, just but everybody else has done it. I got nothing to, I can't, you know, don't want to put this out here.
To add, here's the thing: is I wasn't going to touch Girl Defined because they're generally awful. And I was like, oh, they're not. If I touch them, that's not going to. I just realized what my Hangout was doing. But if I touch them, you know, it's not going to add anything to the conversation because everybody knows they're awful.
Yeah. But it's, you know, what you find out is there's, as your audience grows, that there's going to be people here that are here just for you and probably don't watch a lot of the other content creators, as weird as that may seem. But it tends to be the case.
You know, I've seen that. So, where people are like, oh, I didn't know there was somebody named Cirrus, and they watch Mr. Atheist. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it's, you see that there's some cross mixing. But you're going to see that cross, but you're not going to see, some people just don't cross-pollinate. They don't add to other people's subscribers. They're like, oh, I just watch Mr. Atheist. That's all I want to watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody's got their favorite content creators, so not everybody's going to, you know, share 100% of the same audience. And it's, you know, so that video, if everybody else is done, you're like, oh, I can't put it in. And, you know, it's, all right, well, we'll do this one, and won't do it, and your audience misses out on it, and they're like, oh, hey, you'll get a request later down the line, hey, why don't you respond to this video? And it's like, all right, I'll go respond to it now. Or at least that's everything I've heard from the content creators I've talked to. I don't have any content on my channel, so I can't speak to people sending me stuff.
No, I did my view on it because what they had done was just...
That's more or less what I got, because I had the idea to just do like a series called Duke Bonanza Reads the Bible Like an Asshole. and I said I'm a little bit weird about doing it because, you know, KC and Godless Engineer have that whole Bible study thing that they do, and I think Godless Iowan does as well. And everybody, all the content creators on that in that conversation was like, just do it. You're never going to come up with something that's so original that nobody else has touched. You know what I mean? There's millions of people on YouTube. Everybody's going to come up with their, you know, you're going to cross swords with other people occasionally. As long as you're not going in and like stealing their arguments or, you know, parroting their points or something, it should be fine.
Yeah. I think with my Girl Defined video, I did parrot some points because I had come across the video through Rachel Oates. But the point I parroted was more, hey, you're not broken.
Yeah, but that's a key. That is a key, like, point that we would, as a almost cross community, disagree with, right? So that's not necessarily parroting somebody else's point as it is just coming to the same conclusion that somebody else came to. Like, what I mean by parroting their points would be like if you went in and like verbatim quoted them on something without giving them.
Oh no, God, no, that's
so like Jacqueline Glenn a couple of years ago, her big controversy.
I don't remember that.
I don't.
Yeah, Jacqueline, so basically plagiarized somebody else's video. You know.
Oh.
Pretty line for line.
Jacqueline Glenn is sexy, so I don't look into any of the things that she does wrong.
Yeah. You know, and part of it is, well, yes, it was somebody's argument.
I had a comment where it was like personal preference. She's not attractive to me because like this thing's just personally not attractive to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I understand. I get the same thing. There's people that a lot of people think are attractive, and I'm like, it doesn't do it for me.
Well, like, to me, one of the things I just generally don't find attractive is, like, if you've had plastic surgery.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
I don't find that attractive, and to me, that's kind of like...
It depends on what it is. I don't know how comfortable I'll talk about some of the things I've seen, but with it live. But yeah, I've seen some stuff where it's like all right, that's that's not something there to look at. But I mean, for other people, it's like Jacqueline, stuff there doesn't seem to come up. Only thing knows that I've watched her channel for years, so I know that there's a difference. But it's
I had
regular.
I can see the difference just because it's as another female, it's kind of more obvious to me. I realize people aren't going to realize what I'm talking about. And I don't want to say it. I know she's very okay with saying it on her channel, but it's still her private business. But I know she's had it and I can see the difference that it does create within the body. And I'm just like, that's really just not something I'm into.
Right, but this is a personal preference thing, right?
Yeah.
I've had people come to me and say, what do you think about getting plastic surgery, such as like getting breast and head augmentation and things like that. And my approach to it has always been, look, if you think this is going to be something that's going to be a confidence booster for you, then I think it's something that's going to be healthy for you. You know what I mean? It moves beyond healthy. It can move beyond healthy really quickly, but I don't necessarily have I don't take issue with it in any way.
Yeah. Well, the unhealthy would be oh, I forget the band's name. The front man from the band that sang "You Spin Me Right Round." I'm drawing a blank.
I can't remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, have you seen the plastic surgery nightmare that? I don't know if he's officially done the trans thing where he's come out as trans and the she/her. I haven't followed it very closely enough, but yeah, the plastic surgery is a nightmare on that one, taken too far.
There's the lady, I can't remember if she's like Lagerfeld's daughter or what is that? Hold on. There's a point where it becomes almost like surgical addiction. Not that I'm qualified to say anything about that. It's just an opinion.
Yeah, no, somebody in the comments pointed out, I'm so sorry, everybody who watched that happen. Somebody in the comments, the fact that, shush, there's another person in my house. I love this other person so much. And
I would say the most glaring plastic surgery nightmare addiction thing would be like Michael Jackson, where to the point where his nose fell off. You know what I'm saying?
Remind me.
Yeah. Or the goofy Barbie girl looks and stuff that. Have you seen those stories? I not know women who try to make themselves living dolls. Is there a one that tries to do the living Ken doll thing too?
Oh yeah, the living Ken doll where he can't get any more plastic surgery because nobody will perform on his nose anymore because if he gets any more plastic surgery, his nose is going to basically collapse into itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have it real bad with some of those stories. And
I'm just like, you've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars into your face.
Where do you get that kind of money?
Being born rich. Yeah. It was asked, where do you even get that kind of money?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background.
Yeah, I heard a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. And to me, I don't know how you'd spend that money, but that much money on stuff like that. But again, I don't have the same mindset that the people that are willing to spend that kind of money on it.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I've never gotten any tattoos. And while I have nothing against tattoos, every time I've thought about it, I was like, oh, I can go get this. I wouldn't want something simple and small. I would want something intricate and expensive. And I look at the situation and think, dude, if I'm going to spend $1,200 on a freaking tattoo, I could get a pretty sweet acoustic guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I could get 2 sweet acoustic guitars for that and get more use out of it. So I just don't have any.
Well, my tattoo issue is that I'm deathly afraid of needles. I have bad experiences, and I don't know if you want to say Pavlovian kind of response to, anytime a needle gets near me, it's,
I have
it's
6
terrifying.
tattoos. My favorite's on my foot.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
It's Stitch. I could bring my foot up to show everybody Stitch.
Stitch, yeah.
Actually, I could physically bring my foot to show everybody Stitch.
The funny thing about that too is that I'm 41. I don't have any tattoos. If I get one, I might as well go out and buy an eye rock. You know what I mean? At that point, I'm officially having a midlife crisis.
I started. I want to say I got like 5 of my tattoos at the age of 18.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
18, 19, 20. Between 18 and 20, I got 5 of my tattoos, and I got my 6th tattoo at 22. The only issue I have with my 6th is that I got it on my foot while my foot was already swollen and injured.
So it's not deformed and stuff when it healed?
It didn't deform too badly. Like, you can't really tell. But no, this is my second Johnny Drive-By. My first one was introducing Ripley, and that has been deleted. I also have no shame. This is rosé wine. It is delicious.
Johnny says hi, Duke.
Sup, Johnny?
I did a live stream with when we first got Ripley, but I removed that because I was like, oh, it's not the niche of my channel. And then I was like, well, and how this live stream happened was yesterday's video. Y'all want to talk about yesterday's video?
What happened on yesterday's video? Oh, no, you just said you don't want to talk about it, so that's a moot question. Sorry. My natural curiosity took over for a second.
No, it's okay. I did a video on Girl Defined, and they were doing like a Q&A thing, and they only did 4 questions. And the first 3 were pretty A-okay. But it was the it was the 4th question that was why I was like, no, this is getting covered. This is where I have an issue. And it was a girl saying she had moved away from God and that there was non-consensual and consensual acts. Or she said consensual, then non-consensual. And I was like, okay, I don't mind the fact that the girl admitted to consensual acts. But when it hit like the non-consensual, and then the girls, Kristen and Bethany, just glossed over that and then was like, oh, we're all broken people. And I was like, no. 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 Fuck you.
That's happened to me on Twitter, where I've seen a conversation going on, and I've seen like the trash fire that it is, and I've been like, I'm not getting involved. I'm just not getting involved. I don't want to be involved in this. And I'll say that to myself like a mantra to try to talk myself out of getting involved. And then they'll say one thing, and it's like, nope, that's it. They rolled the dice just right, and I'm officially involved.
That's what it was, and I got involved, and I put my 2 cents in. And what it was I first saw Rachel Oates' video, and then I'll see that she does a video responding to somebody, and I won't finish the video because I'll immediately go watch the original video and then come back to her response so that I have the full story, because Rachel Oates is absolutely lovely, and I want to hear her response first, or like I want to hear their video first so I can understand her response fully, because sometimes she clips quite a bit out, and it's just me getting my own information, getting all of it together.
Man, you're a unicorn on this kind of stuff. That's a rare thing for viewers to, even if you do a good job of citing and sourcing the original, going to the other video. I mean, it's only ever going to be a fraction of your audience that ever sees the original video.
So I go see the original video first, and then I come back to the response. Or I'll go read the original article and come back to the response.
Yeah, I try to do that too.
Unless it sources like biblical gender roles, and then I listen to his response while reading the article along and get all the information in one go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it depends on the video for me, right? So like some stuff, like if I'm watching a Godless Cranium video and it's just one of those low-hanging fruit videos where he's just found some numbskull on YouTube and he's just taking him apart sometimes, but it depends on how invested I am in the conversation or whatever it is. Like I'll go and watch an original video if it seems pertinent. Like if I'm like, this seems like something I probably should give both sides of the story some level. But like I said, it just depends. If it's just some cringy person, I'm not interested because I don't want to put myself through that.
I'm really glad I did that with Rachel's video because there was some things where they had continued to speak about how this girl was broken that I still was able to add with the clip that I had until I like emotionally just couldn't do it anymore. And if you watch that video, you can literally see how angry I am. The legendary Blue Gamer has asked to join the panel.
It's your show.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I just need... P.S. I'm not a troll. Yeah, no, if you want to join, my Twitter is in the bio. Just send me a message, and I'll send you the Hangout link. Or message Red or Bonanza Duke, because they're also in the, your Twitter handles are also in the thing, because you all said you don't do much on YouTube, so.
Well, for me, it's yet, but it's like I said, there's a pool going around whether it's going to be me or Evans that puts out a video first.
So.
I actually have to get a computer. I don't have one, and I don't want to try and make content on my phone, mostly just because it's too freaking arduous. So I've decided to just wait until I can get a computer. Then, like, I don't even know that I'm going to make atheist content. I'm very seriously thinking about just having a cooking channel.
Yeah.
I want to do, like, my second channel, I want to do, like, cooking and gaming and stuff, like, nothing related to my main channel.
Well, so you're, I know you do some atheist stuff. Is that all you want this main channel to be, or?
I might eventually move into politics and stuff, but I don't want to as of currently. I'm very happy being a little atheist person who's like, hey.
Well, I don't think it necessarily has to be moving into politics or anything beyond that, but you watch Rachel Oates. I think Rachel does a good job of the diversity of her content and the stuff.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to do some more fun things on my video. Yeah. Like I said, with this one, I couldn't do another video because of yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was hard.
Yeah.
Yesterday's video was hard and cruel. That's what yesterday's video was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just bring that up because I find we've had a lot of other smaller content creators in this community that have popped up, gotten some momentum, and then kind of backed away. So I think Cosmological is one. It's just
I've seen Cosmological around a lot. It's just I think their life is a little too hectic right now to film, is my understanding.
Well, I think it's part of that, but he's said from time to time that the response format hasn't been working for him. So, or I think who was it that was really blowing up for a little bit there and then just walked away? It was Shannon introduced me.
It was, I know you're talking about, that was Brilliant Doubt, wasn't it?
Brilliant Doubt, yeah. Yeah.
Because his content was amazing. Like, his first video is better than a lot of people's 30th video. I mean, it was just so well made. I was so impressed with that kid.
Well, my first video was like, hey, this is my channel. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just bring that up is, talking about the atheist stuff, I agree. It's important to do. but as like Cirrus or Godless Iowan. I don't know if this is the same case necessarily with A Brilliant Doubt, but it reached to a point that there's only so much you can say. And I'm not saying completely abandon it or doing stuff there, but being willing to diversify a bit. You know,
I'm definitely willing to diversify. It's just going to take a bit because I'm also focusing on disability awareness,
which is a good topic to discuss with.
Absolutely. I want to say Brilliant Doubt's reason. I want to say Brilliant Doubt's reason, if I remember correctly, when he said it was because he's in school and it's really arduous for him at this time. And so he wanted to stop doing that because it was drawing away from his concentration on school. I think that was the reason.
Yeah, that might be in his case, but I mean, I can list off several other content creators who have kind of gone silent, you know, who do good stuff in what they're doing, but they, like I said, they hit a point with something they're not allowed to say, and that was for me. That was always my concern starting earlier. Like I've been thinking about YouTube for a while, and it's like, but I can't imagine sitting doing what, say, Logic or Godless Cranium does, and all right, give me a sec here. I'll get you the link, Legendary Blue Gamer.
let me say this real quick to Johnny. Eggs over easy are really, really easy if you have an egg pan. I typed that wrong because I'm typing around my mic.
DM on Twitter.
Sorry. That's just my opinion on those eggs. They're really easy.
I don't know if I gotta open Twitter again. So let's see.
Okay, I want to see this person pop in because I realize this is super. Is my Twitter not down there? No, my Twitter's down there.
I just tweeted it out with your Twitter on there, so it should be there. At least people can see it from my feed.
That's what just popped up on the mobile. Does my hair really look that red? Yeah.
See a little red in there.
Yeah, reddish.
Welcome
reddish.
To color.
It's not like ginger red, though.
Thank God. I don't think I could stand being a ginger.
Oh, gingers are my favorite.
I already got enough crap being the redhead in school because it was like, you have red hair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Red hair's ugly. Okay. Bullying.
I've not seen your DM, Legendary Blue Gamer, so I have followed you. I don't know if you have your DMs closed, and that's why it's not sending me, or if I have mine by closed, but they shouldn't be.
I think I sent you a DM earlier.
Yep. But I follow you, so it goes through right away on that end.
Oh, yeah, you do follow me.
So let's see. But I followed Legendary Blue Gamer. I hope I got his right handle.
I think Johnny wants me to make over easy eggs without a frying pan of any type. So use a skillet.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I can do it if I have an egg ring.
Yeah.
Do it
I
on,
have to have an egg ring because I don't want egg like covering my whole skillet. I have a nice skillet. Come on.
Keeping it compact like that just makes it easier to flip.
Oh, then yeah, and you can definitely put on like a burger too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, deliciousness.
Or just a good old-fashioned fried egg sandwich.
A fried egg sandwich. We have these bacon mushroom Swiss egg burgers I sometimes do in the house.
I do breakfast burgers, breakfast sandwiches, but when I do them, I scramble the eggs British style, where you put them in a pan, you stir them with butter until they become really creamy, and then I put them on pretzel buns, cover them with mushrooms, peppers, and sausage, and then cover that with provolone cheese and broil it until it melts.
Ooh, this sounds delicious. Yeah, for dinner we're having basically chicken Alfredo with mushrooms and bacon.
That sounds good. I wish I could get my hands on slab bacon. Like if you like over in Europe, they actually sell it, but over here you have to buy it sliced. And I really wish I could just buy slabs of uncut freaking bacon so I could cut it up myself.
And you
That
could
would
do your
be
own thing with it.
yeah, to the point where I have a book called Charcuterie, which tells me how to make. Like if I can find a whole pork belly, I can actually make my own
I
prosciutto
think
and
you can
pancetta.
find pork bellies in America. Let me see if you can find it.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, did somebody pop in?
Yep.
Oh, is that Blue?
Yep. It's
Yep.
Blue.
It's me.
Let's crack a like
Other
buddy.
people not use. Who doesn't use butter in their cooking?
Vegans.
Butter in their cooking. Butter in their cooking. Seriously. I mean, I would use butter in my cooking if I were to make a cheesecake or something.
Mhm.
Eggs, cheesecake. There's a lot of things you can use butter in cooking for. Waffles.
I use butter in everything.
Oh
If it's
my
possible to put butter in it, butter goes in it, dude.
See,
God.
I like you. You speak to my heart from Georgia.
Yeah, I'm telling you, whenever I make a risotto, at the very end, I always add butter and cream just to make it creamier. Like, I don't even care. Like, I got one chance at this life, and
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy creamy, delicious foods.
Yep.
How about that? How about that? You know,
I'll find a
that
way to
whipped
put butter in
cream.
ramen jam.
Yeah, that cream you put in your mouth. You know that's gotta be funny and delicious.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't deny that.
What
Hey,
I put,
guys,
yes.
I got to jump out. So, I guess I got to get cleaned up and get out to work. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. Have a fun stream. I'll try to watch from the sideline, okay?
All right, have fun.
Have a good night,
Later.
dude.
You too, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
petting
fun, dude.
Lily.
Alright.
She's still wet. Dog is still
I-
wet.
Butter and ramen. I bet he could.
You could use it like if you were searing the pork belly for the ramen. You can definitely use butter for that, and it tastes so much better.
yeah. Or you can just eat the ramen just how it is.
Are you talking about like packet ramen?
I don't know. Sam brought it up, so I don't know if he's talked about. But yeah, it sounds like you guys are talking about making all your own stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
I don't got the time for that.
It takes like a day and a half or like half a day if you're able to compress it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
It takes a very long time to make ramen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just.
Who makes
I mean,
okay, packet ramen's just not my thing.
No, but you know that was the meal of choice when you're a broke college student. So.
That's the thing, yeah. Or just broke in general.
Yeah.
I don't make the noodles. You can buy like packeted Japanese soba noodles. The buckwheat noodles.
the Japanese food. Yeah, it brings in my inner Japanese because obviously I like soda drinks, anime, that's I always in general it's and I say Japanese food in general that I would consider the best is sushi with soy sauce.
Soy sauce. We go through so much soy sauce. We eat a lot of rice too in my house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't eaten much Japanese food. I don't.
Yeah.
Sushi has never been my thing.
Yeah, try it. You should try European beans.
One of my favorite Japanese dishes, and I haven't made it. It's actually like a cold weather dish. Is yakisoba. Or not sukiyaki. It has yakisoba noodles. I don't know what my brain's doing today. I like sukiyaki, which is like a beef stew pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I say that, and also other foods that I like in general, I would say beans. Because beans are really awesome to eat. Baked.
Well, I'm not too much of a fan of baked beans.
Yeah, true, but well, for me, always comes from my dad's side of the family because we're we're European and we're all crazy for beans on Fridays.
Yeah, no, I'm not a bean like refried beans from Mexican food. I'm okay with, but as a whole, it's like when it comes to like beans, I'm just like, not my favorite.
Yeah,
Not my favorite.
I know. I can understand that, and
Okay, we need to get off this topic though, because I'm getting hungry.
all right.
So, like I said, I haven't seen a ton of your stuff, Aaron. But you got anything coming up that you're thinking about? I know you said yesterday's video was hard and it's going to be a bit, but if you got any future plans for the good stuff.
I'm working on the NIFB with like Frustrated Atheist and Atheist Rationale, Bionic Dance, Cirrus. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, are you guys doing like GI's Bible studies kind of thing stream? Or are you guys doing why am I trying to like a video, regular video for it?
We're working against the New Independent Fundamentalist Baptist Church just because they've been gaining traction.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So that's going to be fun. I'm working on some anti-vax debunks soon.
Oh yeah, anti-vaccine is like they say like, oh, here's your vaccine, but then there's the side effects, and then obviously some of them might not work, and then you eventually die.
No, people are like, oh, don't get vaccinated because vaccine injuries and stuff, and disabilities are vaccine injuries. I'm like,
yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, the vaccine injuries are just the really small part of it. I mean, like of things that have people that gets vaccinated, so the risks are really extremely low, lower than a lot of other things. But,
yeah, if you play the game of risk versus reward, getting vaccinated gives the bigger reward.
Yeah, it's the smartest thing.
And you're also not just protecting yourself, you are protecting weaker persons.
Yeah, you ever check out like Miles Power or Jeff Holliday's anti-vax stuff? Are you familiar with those?
Yes, and another person who did a really good anti-vax debunk, he did it in a response to a Middle Ground video, was Dr. Mike.
I'm not familiar with Dr. Mike.
He is an actual doctor. His full name is Mikhail Vyshkovsky.
What is it? Does he work at Beaumont?
He works in New York.
He's got a huge channel. I haven't seen. He's got a huge channel.
Oh yeah, he has a huge channel. He's known on Instagram as the hot doctor. I think one of his videos has him speaking Russian once, and that was so entertaining.
What?
In my house. Well, he's Russian. He moved to America when he was really little.
Oh.
He's a Russian immigrant.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So he spoke. Majesty YouTuber, give the call link, please. Give the call link, please. Give link Hangout, please.
What? Whoever is begging, stop spamming your words.
Please stop. What? Why are you?
And
What's up, Sam?
Oh, somebody just spammed. Give the call link, please, and then give link call hangout, please.
Oh my god.
Like they said
These
it 3
people.
times, babe.
Oh my. You know if they did, okay, advice for you.
No,
Advice for you.
Yeah, they say it 4 times. I'm just like,
Just time them out until they learn their lesson.
well, I just want to know why they want to join. Because now I'm curious.
Oh,
Like, you've piqued my curiosity. What?
Well, I mean, you don't
good night, Johnny.
know for sure if they're.
Like, you have piqued my curiosity.
I mean, there could be some there who might come here and mock people.
Oh, please don't do that. Have a good one, Johnny.
Saying,
I'm just gonna say have a good one. Out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bill. That was beautiful. Anyway. I actually do really like Legend of Zelda. It's a very fun series.
Oh yeah, I actually have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD.
Yeah.
We'll say though, before I got into it, I used to think Zelda was Link.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was always weird that it was Legend of Zelda and he played as Link all the time.
Yeah, no. So when I first started, I was like, oh, so I get to play as the name Zelda. Awesome. And then it introduces Link, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I played through the games. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I get it. Bam.
Yeah. I still gotta finish Breath of the Wild.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Part of it's just big long games like that now.
Oh my!
It's just hard to fit into my schedule.
That game.
If y'all hear me patting Ripley, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
Do we lose?
Don't get anybody with a broken character in any Super Smash Bros. Title.
I hadn't really played Super Smash Bros. Enough to like know who characters were from Nintendo. I will say I wasn't much of a gamer, so it just. And now on my second channel, I'm going to do Resident Evil.
Okay.
Yes, Rise of the Tomb Raider is awesome.
Bayonetta. I said
Bayonetta's
Bayonetta as a character. Yes, yes, because for one good reason. You know why? She can shoot bullets out of her heels.
Okay, so my thing with why I liked Bayonetta is I also really like Devil May Cry. I'm like,
yeah, that you can't deny the heel guns.
I really like Devil May Cry, so it was
Oh yeah, with Dante. Yeah, you go with Dante, and he goes
down for it.
Yep. I haven't played any remakes or reboots for that. For Devil May Cry.
About Rise of the Tomb Raider is do not get attached to Jacob. Do not.
When I think of Tomb Raider, I think of.
You just cut out.
Yeah, I think we lost him again.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make my mistake. Don't get attached to Jacob.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
my-
my gaming growing up was the Final Fantasy
Oh
series.
my god. Yeah,
So-
freaking Cloud Strife comes out of nowhere in Final Fantasy VII, and he says some stuff in Japanese and does some like overpowered.
I'm not going to give you spoilers.
crap.
I'm just going to say, don't get attached to Jacob.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get attached to him.
Yeah, well, you should see me how I play for it. I mean, I'm semi-pro at this game.
Yes, I've
Doesn't
seen
have-
Advent Children. I have
Yeah.
actually played all except for the newest Final Fantasy game, I want to say.
I played 15.
You're right there.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff they
Oh,
leave
oh,
out.
God. You
with-
should see. You should see.
You are in
this
the
one,
same
you know?
room, babe.
Oh, I have nothing to tell you, but ding 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 ding. Solid Snake, best Metal Gear Solid character next to Raiden. This dude knocks the cake because you know why? The box gag. Seriously, nobody, and the enemy spots you, and it goes. "Ah!" And he actually goes on his little tiny helicopter. And then, oh my god, that dude has some funny gags in his series.
Dragon Quest was a little later for me. What was I think it was 4 or 5. I think I forget the number. Which one it was that I played first. But
Anyway,
yeah, I haven't played that old.
Yeah,
we'll call you out.
want to see this guy see me play some pro gaming stuff for a little while, you know.
Well, I pretty soon have to go so I can cook dinner. And then after cooking dinner, I think what I'm going to do is hop on either Twitch or film it really quickly to edit. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that was a little gross. Either Twitch or film it for my second channel and do Claire's story for Resident Evil 2.
All right.
Yeah,
Although
I'll be out shoveling
spoiler,
again.
Claire in Resident Evil 2 doesn't have red hair. It was so weird.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just gonna
Because
share this.
Claire was my favorite Resident Evil character for having red hair. Give me my red hair
No, I'm
back.
sure.
Oh, person's like, that's a funny face there. I make all of them.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be seeing some really good stuff here in my book, and look at this. You're gonna see some out of this world.
Hello. That's terrifying to look at. That was an interesting view to just whoo. Oh, hello there.
Prepare for some major
Just-
dank battles, peeps. Oh,
Just to explain,
oh,
State,
it's McLeod. Prepare for some
I
dank shit, everybody.
I edit out all of the faces I make, all like the funny faces I make in my videos. So there's actually quite a bit of editing where it's like, I need to cut this out and I need to clip this out. Because the faces I make, Godless Iowan caught one of my faces and man's great. He's awesome.
Prepare to die, bitches.
He screenshots this face and then posts it on Discord and it's like, Aaron looks pissed at me. And I was like,
Oh, Lloyd, you're gonna be.
Why? Oh my god. So on my second channel, I think I should probably link it down below.
And a good idea is to put it in the channel list on your main channel.
Yeah, I just never have done that because I was like, nobody wants to see my second channel.
Yeah, well, with the YouTube and stuff, it's the personality that gets a lot of people, so they'll hang around for people they like. So even if they're not all into it, some of the stuff on like a second channel, I think there's quite a bit of different YouTubers that I go to their second channel stuff just because they're great people to watch and.
Oh, I gotta find this freaking. See here. Pikachu. Okay, let me see here. YouTube.com. Because my second channel has a freaking. Okay. Let me hop here. Nope. Dummy, what are you doing? Okay. There it is. It is in the chat. And my Twitch.
All right, guys. What I was gonna ask, why did you meet me earlier?
Oh, you had asked to join, so I was like, oh, do you want to join? Is this a safe person?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did that to you, Blue. It was just you're kind of off on your own thing, playing the game, and we're getting all that stuff there with the conversation. So sorry about that, bud.
You know what? All right. Hello.
Yeah, you're here. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I put down my Twitch and my second channel. Next thing I know, I'm going to have like 30 followers on my second channel. Usually how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a subscriber now on my second channel.
Yep, that was me. I opted in.
Right.
Give the
Okay.
support where I can.
Enough of that. Okay.
But it'll probably just be. I might do like a YouTube video. Babe, which one would be more fun, a Twitch or a YouTube video?
Well, I mean, the best way to do it is just to record your Twitch stream as it's going, and then just back it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Video.
Yeah, I think that the best idea is you do that, and maybe if I'm available, I can come on Twitch.
I mean, what I'm going to do right now is I got to go cook, eat dinner. I'm going to go see if that butt will join me in cooking. Or if he's too busy.
Yeah, I probably have to hop out of here too. I gotta.
Oh, what do you gotta do?
I gotta shovel again today. We're yeah, we're getting 8 inches or so today. So I shoveled this morning.
Again.
Yeah.
Again, really that idiot to the snow. We're getting this thing. Let me guess. We're gonna have school shutdowns again.
Oh, I can imagine in my area at least it will be.
Okay, somebody said they're not seeing my Twitch.
I think you just put the name.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the link in.
God, guys. You've got no idea how this works. Yeah, there's one portion of you guys.
Yeah, I don't do snow. I don't do cold. It's like 80 degrees here. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got this
Let me see
question.
what the temperature is here in my part of the country.
It
is 72 degrees in my part of the country. I'm living with that. That's okay.
I'm right now, and then I'm also not like and then negative or just 1 or 2, 3 Celsius. In my region, in this country.
But I'm gonna go cook.
Alrighty.
You do it.
So then you just hit the end broadcast in your
Yeah,
Hangout
I
thing,
got
and
it.
that'll take us off.
In case anybody was wondering, this is my first hangout.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to
And
say
I-
the most important bits before everybody disappears. Stay
Oh, yeah.
happy, stay healthy, stay safe.
and also be the legend you were meant to be. You mofos. Come on. It's my saying.
It is, but stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. That's generally my end of tag.
Yeah, come on. Yes. And